Hello, hello. This is Rex Red. I am back with another exciting Daz Studio tutorial. And this one is well, I guess if you you can call these whatever. It's like an in-studio live. I'm working on a scene, okay? And I'm showing you how I put together a scene, okay? Rather than having just one little tip, you get a whole bunch. You get to see how I work, okay? So I'm hoping this is helpful, all right? So I'm going to turn this down. I think my mic's a little bit loud. I can hear a tiny bit of distortion, okay? So now what this scene is going to be, this is going to be possibly a candlelight dinner, okay? There's going to be maybe a couple of candles on each side here, and in this bowl in the center, I may get rid of one of the wine glasses, just so we have them like that. And in the center here on each side is possibly going to be a beautiful like candle. And then around this is going to be, there's going to be a chair coming up here that you can, with some rungs that you can see through so you can see the napkin. A chair on that side. An ornate, elegant room. And in this large glass is this large glass bowl of some kind of water, clear liquid. It kind of looks like champagne or some kind of bubbly thing. It's going to be two men, and they are going to be embracing and kissing, and this is going to be called Dinner for Two. Or it might be called Romantic Dinner. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. Okay, so that is how this is going to go now. What happens when I move this way? Does that glass go over? Yes, they actually do. They separate. So I'm going to just kind of move this where I want it. And I think that's good. All right, now I'm wondering if it might have been better to leave the red wine glass. Let's see. Let's turn that back on and turn off the white wine glass. Yeah, I think I like the red wine glass better. I'll put that right there. Just a little bit more. Okay, we're going to save this. All right, so I'm not sure why, but this little plate doesn't look like it's actually sitting on the table. That doesn't allow me to change anything. Edit, undo, translate. I'm not sure why that is the case, but I will figure it out. Saucer, soup bowl saucer. I'm wondering if I even need that. And there's a knife that's butter knife. Okay. All right. So this looks better now. We'll save this again. All right. So what I need to do is bring in my since I'm not going to use those items, I've pretty much decided not to. I'm going to get rid of them. Up. This is not good. Edit. Undo, delete. When I delete these items, everything else comes back. So we have a serious problem here. So what we're going to do is close this down. Would you like to save? No. And see what we got here. Let's open Daz again. Give it a moment. And we will open up our scene again. This is a problem with this particular set, is that if I edit too much, then the original stuff comes back. Let's view it from the camera view. All right, luckily I saved it. That's where I want it to be. We can't delete those other pieces. Okay, so I am going to now bring in two characters, and the camera is locked. We're going to go to perspective view. Okay, now my characters are going to be large, and instead of resizing the characters, I'm going to now I'm going to turn this on, I think. Okay, over HDMI. All right, to bring these characters in, okay, I have to check this and make sure my temperature is not sailing out of okay, it's not. It's pretty warm there, but I'm going to take this one and just, oh, there's our fan speed. I'm going to bring that up a little bit, just so that one doesn't fly through the roof. Okay, we'll leave that open. Okay, so now we're going to go to my figures, and we're going to use, okay, this would be here, figures 8.1, and I think I'm going to use Zach. Yeah, we're going to use Zach. So I'm going to bring this up here for now so that I can bring these characters in and put some pants on them first. And then we will worry about, oh, we didn't want to do that. Figures, Zach. Let's bring Zach in. And put some pants on him. Let's see, this takes a little while to bring these characters in. A tiny bit of time. And we're going to bring in Michael with our HD add-on. Okay. Yeah, load a new figure. We don't want to change the figure that we have. Okay. So, and now my computer is telling me it has an update. Needs to restart to install an update. We're gonna hope we can do this. A lot of times when I have that happen, I find that my computer runs terrible while that's sitting there kind of in limbo. So it looks like our green screen is working nice on our keyboard, and then we can see about our dinner for two. So I am looking for something in particular. I'm kind of looking for, you know, the lovers scene where the man and woman, they're standing and they're sort of semi-nude and they are kissing. It's like a famous sculpture. Well, I'm looking for that, but I want them kneeling instead. So I want that same scene, but kneeling. And what's going to happen, okay, is they're both going to kneel. Now, Michael is a little bit taller. So what I'm going to do is height. All right, well, I will worry about the height later. I'm going to just put some pants on them, and then you can see we're going to look for intimates. Intimates, okay. We'll put that on Zach. We'll put this on Michael. Okay, now you can see we can bring this down in here. And you can see what we've got, a mess. All right, it looks like when I turn Michael off that Zach is shorter than Michael. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Michael here and go to parameters and height. I think that's it. Height, yeah, and we're going to bring Michael down a little bit so they're both about the same height, because that can lead to problems with the poses. So all right, now let's find our pose. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can, okay, let's save this before I mess with the dining table. And now what happens when I turn it off? Okay, the dining set just doesn't disappear. So if I go here to the Christmas dining table, it just doesn't work. So what I'm going to do is just move the dining set out of the way for now so I can see what I'm doing. This dining set, I'm hoping, doesn't give me problems. Okay, so all right, we got to get our guys in their pose. So let's now get rid of these words, and now click on Zach poses, and we are looking for, I wish there was by function. I wish there was one that said something like romance. Scene post. Kneeling. Let's see what this gives us. That's not what I was looking for. How about this? That's kind of nice too. The proposal. Let's see what we can find here. Kneeling. This is kind of nice too. That is really nice too, and that would give me both. That's really nice. So let's try this then. How does this work? He's kneeling, but she's not. Let's go. Here we go. That worked. That's Michael, Victoria. Michael 8. Okay, so let's do one of these like that. That'll be Zach. It's on. And let's get Michael and put him in the Victoria pose. Leave limits on. Okay. Does this work, actually? Kind of looks like it does. Do we have fingers going through his head? Yes. So we're going to have to fix those. And I think I can possibly fix them. We've got fingers going through his... okay, so we're going to have to mess with this pose. So we're going to mess with it. Okay, I can't move him in like that. So we're going to just turn his head a little bit like this. Height, get rid of that. Twist. There we go. See what that looks like. Now we're going to... something's wrong with... no, I guess that's all good. Alright, now let's see about... what I'm not sure about right here is his waist here. Abdomen. Alright. We have to turn these show hidden parameters. Y scale. Bring this down a little bit. Chest lower. That didn't work because it just kind of crunched up his skin. Edit. Maybe I can do a little bit here. The chest lower. Let's see what happened. Y scale. Alright, now let's bring Michael up. Y. This is probably how this is going to be. Let's see what's happening with their lips. Twist. All right. Now, is this right? The legs have to go bend up. That. This leg has to bend up. That. Okay, so they both look like they're on the ground. Alright, I think that works. Now, okay, save this. So now what we need to do is we need to make this table, dining set, to bring this over like this. and scale it. Okay, we're going to zoom out a little more. Scale the tables some more. Did you notice, if you're noticing, I'm not moving my figures, I'm moving the things around them, okay? That's why I could have just made the figures smaller, but that's not how you do it. You scale everything around them. Alright, that's how you do it. Y translate. That's almost there. Let's see what we got here. Alright, let's move this way. Oh, his toe isn't going in. Now I bet his leg is going out through the back. Yeah, this is going to be difficult. We're going to have to make this table quite big for them to fit in there. Alright. Now let's bring this down. Okay. Now let's bring the table over. I think his leg is definitely coming out through. Okay, we're going to translate it. No, not Y, edit. Y is fine. X. This way. Z. Okay, the table's got to be a little bigger. Okay, I think that's enough. Y translate. Now let's go. Now I think I want the table down a little bit more. And that. Now I'm going to get my pose here, and then we're going to rotate the table around. Y. I'm going to get the pose, the angle that I want of these two, which is going to be about here. About here. Then I will rotate the table around the way I want it. translate this. Take a look at this from the top. All right. I think we've got it. All right, let's save it here. Now let's delete. Let's see what this looks like from the camera view. That's how far off the camera is now. Now let's create a new camera from our perspective. Save this again. Let's lock this camera. Object, lock. Welcome! Table for two, please. Yes! Yeah! You're right, Angus. Yes! We'll have the gay guy's appetizer. Yeah, so we're now I think the intimate pants need to be black. They just kind of look out of place with I'm not sure, but let's do something black. Black. Under shaders. And I have some black linen. Cotton black. We'll try that. There's one. And we'll go with cotton black for the other one. Oh, we got to select it here. All right, I think that works better. It just doesn't stand out as much. And let's give them some hair. And then we're going to put them in a very elegant room. And I think I'm going to put a candle on the table. So it's going to be candlelight, a gay candlelight dinner. Save. Let's give them hair first. Let's click on Zach. Go to hair. And find him some hair. What if we go with this Michael first? Well, I don't see any hair, Michael. Did I not have him select? Oh, it's taking its time. No, I don't think I like that. It's not just the color, it's just not quite right. Alright, so we'll find something else. I'm gonna go with short hair again. Short hair. Seems to work. Okay. How about we try this on Michael? Now I lost it again. Here it is. crew cut hair. See how this works. Can't see it. Let's see if this. Okay, all files. Brown. Materials, how do we get it to appear? Mix. Alright, maybe there's something here that helps us. Parameters. Display. Visible in simulation. It's supposed to be, but it's not. We're looking through. Let's zoom in on this a little bit. Now, what happens when we do this number? Do a quick little render. Yes, his fingers are going right through his head. We don't want that. I think I'm going to use your table for two, because I was thinking dinner for two, and that kind of sounded like a little bit cannibal. But I think the table for two is that's my title right there. Thank you, Angus. That was very helpful. Very helpful. I think that's because I was thinking romantic dinner, and then that sounded kind of cannibal too. But table for two is, this is it. That's it. Table for two. That is it. That is my magic title. Okay. It's not showing this, so something's wrong here. All right. I think I have to go to this and actually place hair on it. So let's try this one. Crew cut hair. We gotta. There we go. That works. And now let's give the other guy. So I don't know if I want black though. I want maybe black. Let's go to materials and see what brown looks like. That didn't work. Materials. Oh, that's okay. That's M. I used the wrong black on his hair. Okay, that's brown. I think that's a better look. Kind of brownish. And now this guy's got to have some hair. Telly Savalas here. Let's go back to this. That is our Zach. Let's give him some hair. All right. I don't think I want to go with that. We'll try our stylish shaved head. Genesis 8 male. That's got all kinds of problems we'll have to fix. But I think that works. Now let's fix the problems with this hair here. Where is the stylish shaved hair? Okay, we'll go to Mesh Grabber. Tool Settings. Mesh Grabber. I don't know how I ever learned this stuff, and I learned it quite fast. For this program, I mean, I've been using 3D stuff for many years, but for this program, it took me about a year to learn this stuff. Okay, that's not working. Okay, we got to get out of iRay. Edit, undo, Mesh Grabber. Let's try again. Now that's working, right? I think. Yeah, you gotta do this with hair. Gotta fix it. So it fits years ago, and hair was by far the hardest thing. I could work for like 3 or 4 hours just doing this process, getting hair to fit around the scalp. And this was the hardest part of making 3D art, was hair. And now look at this, I can get it done within, 10 or 15 minutes. I can get the hair to work right. And that's, I don't even think it was 10 minutes. I think it was like 4 or 5 minutes. And it's all done. Okay. All right. What can happen is this. You see that where I overdid it, overshot a little bit here. Okay. Well, you gotta bring it back in, tame it a little bit. All right, we'll see if this works. Okay, because if it works from the angle that I need it to work, save. At least it's better. It looks like it's going to work, kinda. Let's see. Now, go back to iRay. Now I want to find some candlesticks, some candles to put on the table. let's go to the perspective view. You see, I can't move them in any more than they are now. I have to see if his toes are coming through the glass. You can't see from the back anyway, but it looks like it looks right, and that's all that matters. Now that there's a huge spot in the front here where there's like nothing, and I don't think I can do much to fix that. Because if I bring this ahead at all, their feet are going to come out of the... And I could make it a little bigger, but it's still going to have that same kind of problem, I think. And then the bigger I make the table, now I could make this glass, this jar thing a little bigger. Let's see what happens when I mess with this a little bit. Texture shaded. Let's save this just in case I mess it up terribly. I don't have much room to work with here for this, so scale it up a little more, move it over. Now let's go to our camera view again, see what I just did. I think I have this now coming through the table. Let's see what we've got here for eye ray. They're centered a little better. Then I can move it down. Yeah, I think that looks better. But is this on the table actually? Okay, let's hit alternate L, I think, Control L. Let's go to texture shaded mode. Why don't I have a light? I'm in the camera mode, perspective. Alternate L, Control L. Not sure why I'm not getting a light here. Alright, what I'm going to have to do is move the table a little bit. Dining set, table, cloth, and table. Alright, what I have to do is put these all into one save, because I think I'm going to have a mess if I mess too much with this. But tool, create, new group, table, and setting. Did that work? I think it did. So now I can move this over this way a little bit. I can't tell from the camera view now. That works. Okay, but let's see. Does it really? Now what I can do is I can take this where is that? I'll just click on it. Okay, that's our jar, and I can scale it Y. So it comes down a little bit. And then I can take and move the table up a little bit. I can't see what's going on here. not giving me a light. I'm not sure why. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, now this. Gotta come up some. Alright. Now this glass is too tall. Scale that Y. Alright. I think that's going to work. And so now we move, now we're going to put some candles in here. Now we're going to work on lighting, okay? So that's the props. This is a new set that I bought. Let's see what this looks like. All right. Where is it? Let's texture shaded mode again. This ahead. And let's put another one on the other side. Okay, I think instead of putting a second candle in, I'm going to just duplicate this candle. Edit, create, duplicate, edit, duplicate. Then I don't have to, and I just have to move it across and not up and down. That makes it easy to get it centered. Let's look at the table from the top and see if our candles kind of look equidistant. Oops. Actually, okay. Come on. Stop biting me, candle. Alright, I don't think I'm moving the right part. Edit. Alright, let's try this again. Candlestick here. Over. Let's see what this looks like from the camera view. Let's save this. Now let's put them in a romantic room. Alright, I think that works. Now, think that does work. Let's find a room for them to sit in. Environments, alternate minus, so we can close that down up on the right. Environments, let's get rid of this word candles. Let's find a really nice ballroom. How about this? Set, right click, merge into the scene. Here we go. Ballroom. Now I am quite certain that this is not iRay. So I can tell just by the fact that the glass in the windows isn't lit. And okay, so let's take and make the ballroom the right size here. Texture shaded. Y translate. And rotate the ballroom. Okay. X translate. Y translate. X. Z, where's Z? X. Let's see what this looks like if we don't, maybe we don't need the glass. Windows. Okay, so this kind of works. I think if I put a very large light on them now, spotlight. View from the spotlight. And I'm going to go into texture shaded mode so I can move this around a little more freely. Focus the light. Kind of, I want it to be in the whole, light the whole scene a little bit. Like there is another light in the room. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's go back to our camera view. Save it. Again, I think it's okay to save. And now let's crank up this, let's put it back into iRay. And crank up this spotlight. Alright, let's go to spotlight, down at the bottom, where luminosity, give it a couple of 9s, brighten it up a little. Ooh, now let's warm it up a little bit. There we go. All right. Save. Let's give this guy some hair on his chest. Hair. Alright, hair, body. This works, Dragomir. Okay. Let's give him some facial hair too. Face. A little bit of 5 o'clock shadow. We'll give him Dragomir's facial hair too. Just to ruddy him up a little bit. Give it a little bit of natural. I think the spotlight might be a little bit bright. Let's bring this down to 6. Yeah. And now I'm going to unlock my camera. Edit. Object, lock, and just see if maybe if I bring this tilted a little bit like this, we might get a little better part of the scene. So that you can see that they're inside the glass. Now it looks like this room is like right there, so I have to do something with the room. Back wall. See, let's texture shaded. Let's just move this back a little bit more. Now let's see what this looks like. I hope I'm not mumbling too much. I have a tendency to do that. Okay. Now that is better. The shadow doesn't look like it's right there. All right, now we're going to put a couple of chairs here. We're going to put that here, chair. Alright, all files, let's find a chair. Couple of chairs. I want to have some chairs. Okay. Well, that's not what I expected, but it might work. Let's see. Okay, texture shaded. Just guessed, and that's were the ones. Okay. Now we're going to take our camera and lock it again. Edit. Object. Lock. Go back to the perspective view. See if we can get these chairs to work. Looks like they were... Oh, that's right. Everything is... Okay, scale. Alright, the camera's locked, so I couldn't have accidentally scaled that. Okay, scale. No, I did turn off the wrong ones. Okay. This is difficult to do because... Alright. So we gotta turn that one off, on, and this one off. Okay. Now let's rotate them so that they align here with our table. Move them down. Move them over. Scale a little more. Rotate them a little more. Move them over. X, Z, Y. Don't want them that high. Just want them to have a hint of the chair. Let's see what that looks like with our camera view now. That looks good. We got a little bit of the chair here. Let's go over a little more. Now let's see what this looks like. Save it. I wonder if my scene's done. I've been at this a while. Yeah, table for two. I would like to have some wine in those glasses, so I may actually turn them off and use other glasses that have wine in them. So table and setting. So we can minimize the chairs. Why isn't it letting me click on anything here? Oh. Alright, I'm not going to worry about the chairs. Okay, let's just put these chairs in a group. Edit, create, new group, chairs. Chairs, okay, they still look okay. Now, let's go to our table and setting. Here. Settings. Let's say when we turn off with a red wine glass. Okay, safe so far. I almost don't mind them gone. Just gone like that. Yeah. Kind of gives... There we go. Now my lighting here. Where's my spotlight? It's a little too warm. Now I want to look at from the top here. You know, I could bend his knee. Bend. That allows me to bring them ahead a little more. Okay, Michael and Zach, let's put you guys in a group. Create figures. Alright. Now we can move you guys ahead a little bit more. Into the center of the glass. And closer to the camera, which is a plus all around. Alright. From the top again. What have we done? Well, I guess let's try perspective. That brought me back here. Now what did that do? Bring them over this way. Okay. Looks like we might have a problem with his underwear poking through. Damn candlesticks. I don't know what I'm moving when I click on them. I don't know if I'm moving the wick or what. I'm more concerned about not that the candles are centered, but that they just look right in the scene. Now, should there be any food on the table? A bowl of fruit or something? I don't know. I think this is going to do it. The only thing I don't like about this is, okay, so I have to unlock the camera again, because I don't like the fact that this looks so plain or blank here. And I really can't bring this over much more, so the chairs, bring the chairs back more. Now I can move the camera over some. Camera. Where is my camera? Edit. Let's see. Object. Lock. Unlock. Okay. Okay. Now I'm looking at this curve here. You see, trying to get the curve sort of centered in around the scene correctly. That's what I want right there. Now we can move the candlesticks where we want them and all. Just wonder if... Didn't want to hide the fork. And I didn't want to hide the X on the chair. And I did want the other chair to show a little bit here on the side, but not sure that that's the right picture for this. Y scale. Now let's take our figures. Maybe I can lower them a little bit. Alright, let's go to render settings and speed. Okay, save this. And then we're going to take our figures which are down here. Move them down a little bit. Because it just doesn't look like they're really sitting on the bottom. Now it doesn't look like they're tall enough. Okay. Now I have to fix his hand so it's not going through. Now we'll lock the camera again here. I guess that picture's okay. File, I think though, this has got to come down more. Down more like this. Save just a little bit this way. This candle candlestick 1. Trying to line them up, see how that kind of lines up with this and this, just to give them a little bit of alignment. I don't really like the symmetry of a lot of things here, and they're just kind of bugging me. Not sure what I keep moving. It's definitely not the candlestick. So, all right. All right, now his skin is a little bit shiny. We're going to take some of that out. What is it I'm missing in this picture? Oh, I got to fix his fingers. Okay, so we're going to go to content and go back to products, utilities, get rid of the chair. And we're going to go down here to the bottom, and we're looking for, that's the wrong one. They've got this backwards. They have the wrong one showing up for the Genesis 8 figure. This is the one for Genesis 8. Yeah, alright, now we're going to go here to gloss. We're going to just take this gloss down a little bit on his skin. The other guy looks fine. Just a little too much gloss there. And save this again. And now, okay, now, now we're going to go with what did I need to do? I need to fix his fingers. They're going through his skull. And this light, spotlight. I think I wanted to spotlight, where is it? I think I want it to come down a little bit like this. So it's not lighting his head as much. Let's see from the camera view now. Back into iRay. I just don't want it like lighting his head here as much, and more their face and a straight on kind of look. It's going to change my... Alright, I think, yeah. Now I'm not really liking that hair. Alright, let's fix his fingers first so they're not going through his skull. Perspective. Let's go to texture shaded. Alright, bend. Let's turn off these. Bend. Two. Three. Four. Okay, that's one hand. We have another hand. Got a problem here too. We're gonna okay. Okay, front, back, twist. There we go. There we go. That one finger. Just a little too much. Still. Alright. I like that we can see his hand through from under him. Yeah, that's very nice. Okay. Alright, so let's just double check everything on here. Make sure we've got it right. Okay. Back to the camera view. And I think we got some Dutch Grand Masters or something. I don't know what this is. It's a whatever painting. How about some flowers here? Like a little flowers. Let's just see what we've got for flowers. Flowers. Alternate minus. Let's get rid of that. And get rid of that. And here. That is not all my flowers here. Flowers. Thinking like a little dish with some roses in it or something. Just something, I don't know. I don't know. I've never done this before. All right, let's see. Flowers. Stage lights. Huh. That's not the prop. I don't want it to detract too much, but I also don't want this big empty space here in the front too. And I was thinking of putting food there, but then I thought food would just be a little bit like a giant turkey or something, you know. No. A little too much carnivorous. Too carnivorous. Let's see what we got. Somebody thought about what I was going to need and made it for me. A cute little thing, flower thing to go right there. This could possibly work. Let's see what that looks like. Flowers. Okay, let's put our camera back into edit. I think I already locked it, but let's see. Lock. Okay, now let's find these flowers. Perspective view. Flowers. There they are, hanging in the sky. Okay, the red one. Blue. And up and down here. Red. Blue. Now they should be in our camera view so we can, you know, that kind of works. Okay, we're in our camera view. Let's see what these look like. I think the pink ones are what I want too. I mean, red are romantic, but the pink ones are, well, they're pink. That's exactly what I want right there. All right. Now, I'm not liking his hair. It's the only thing that's kind of bothering me. It's just the way the light's hitting his hair. It's not very good. And so let's, and you know, he's got a little face here, but his facial hair isn't really showing up. But that's okay. Let's see now. I'm just going to hide his hair for now, because it took me a while to edit it and get his hair right. So I'm not going to delete it. I'll just hide it and try a different hair. Products. I'll probably find something and be able to delete it, but I'm definitely going to find something because I'm not really too... What about this? I've used that hair. It looks good, but then again, it's made for older characters, and we're looking for hair short. Okay. Let's see what they offer us here. Oh, no, I'm just getting really tired. I'm fasting today again. We've got to pick our guy, which is Zach. And then we've got to filter, so we don't have every option in the world. Okay. See what we've got here. That's not going to do. Let's see. How about this hair? We'll go with the Genesis 8 hair. Try again. And then we'll style it. We'll make it really short, if we need to. Let's give it a different material. Let's give it dark brown. Did that work? No, I don't think it did. Let's go to tasseled hair. It's a terrible brown if it did. Black. I guess that's black. It looks kind of gray to me, but I have other hair, so we're gonna go and take and give him the really short style. Alright, that works. Now we're gonna try to get some real black into that hair. So we'll go here to our all products. Color product. It's not showing. Nope, not that. Minus. Why isn't it showing? Oh, because I got a damn. Alright, figures. Hair, we've got to click on that. Go to surfaces, editor. Alright, now let's go to color. Shaders. And see what we've got here for color. That didn't work at all. We're back to the bald look. this hair isn't doing it. Hair cap. No, that's not working. So we're going to get rid of the tasseled hair. And we're going to look for something else. Short. Shaved hair. No, not that. Back. Hair. Short. Get rid of the word color. Side part. This might work if the part is on the correct side. Well, it's kind of just covering their face now. See what I have to go through here. And I don't believe there's a way to change the part side. Here, let's go. How about this hair? Spikes. Okay. That works. But it looks like we have another poke through problem. Let's go to perspective view. Spikes. We definitely have a poke through problem. So we gotta fix that. Okay, spikes, tool settings, geometry, let's see, mesh grabber. We gotta go here to texture shaded. Oh damn, I don't need this. No, we don't want to rotate it. Okay, we just want to move it up like that and out. Out and up. Up here. Out. Up. Up. No, not rotate. Up. Oh, okay. We might want to get them all. Edit, undo. Whatever I did, it just wasn't the right thing. Red. Okay. Green. Okay. All right. Now let's go back to our camera view. To this. See what it looks like. All right. I think we've got it. We've got the right hair. We've got, okay, I'm going to give him a little bit of a beard too. Smart contact, tent, hair, face. Where are we going to get that? Brows. That's not what we want. Beard. Let's try Ward's beard. And where are those stubble materials? We want dark stubble. Which one's dark? I think this is the dark. Well, that's the darkest one right there. Alright. I think that's going to work. Save. Alright. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of what's that called? Vignette. I can usually never remember that word. Vignetting. We're going to bring that up to about 13. Maybe a little more. To give them save. Now I'm wondering about my camera here. Alright, let's get ready for our render. We're going to bring maximum samples up, rendering quality up to 7. Then we're going to go to general. We're going to turn off constrained proportions, parameter settings, turn that off. Go to my shower curtain. Alright, save this again. I'm wondering about whether if I should do a this would be on my camera. We're just going to try something here real quick. We're going to take our camera object, lock, unlock the camera, and now why is the camera still locked? Now it's not. Depth of field. I think that looks nice actually, because you can still tell what everything is, but they're the ones in focus. Now I just have to make sure perspective view, texture shaded. Alright, that my camera, from the top, and it's not. You see where the focus is. Where's my camera? Camera's right there. So focal length. No, edit, undo that. We're looking for focal distance. It's been a while since. There we go. A little bit closer. Now let's see what we got from our camera view. Here. Iray. I believe they are in focus now. So, what we do is we render it, I guess. Let's do it. Render. Okay, that's going to do it for this. That is going to do it for this session. That is our table for 2. And we are going to, hopefully it's going to render. Yeah, let's render iteration 1. And we should have now our scene. See what we've got. See if the hair worked. Yes, it did. We don't have any anomalies on his face or his face. So both of their hair worked. So yeah, I didn't give him any chest hair. It's okay. His beard, both of their beards seem to be matching their face. He's got a blonde, he's got a dark. They seem to all, everything seems to be melding with their, this looks like it's melding with his hair color also. So all right, I don't think there's going to be any kind of anomaly, just unless the glass thing isn't really sitting on the table. That's going to be kind of a problem if that's the case, but let's see. You can't tell if it is or isn't, so that's also a plus. Yeah, so I believe this is going. I'm just going to let this render. Yeah, you can't tell if it's sitting on the table or not sitting on the table. It looks pretty good. So, my gosh, look how beautiful this glass is. So I got this glassware free from Dad's today. They offered all kinds of different glass dishes and jars, glass. I think it's called jars. They're offering it free today. So, all right. So you can go to EZ3DTV.com and get this Dad's Studio free. And get glass jars and do something creative with them like this. And that's how it works. Alright, so thanks for watching. I'm going to just make sure they look like they're in focus. I think this will focus better once everything's done. So that is it. And I will... I'll see you in the next video, the next Dad's Studio video. So thank you for watching and take care, stay safe. Please subscribe, like, comment, leave comments, leave all the comments you want. And also please click the bell if you would like to have notifications of the next time that I am live. And I hope you have learned something here from this tutorial. And take care. And I will see you all again in the next video. Alrighty. Bye-bye for now.